let's try this again. What's up, guys? The mic was muted. Sorry about that. What's going on? It's your boy Itachi, and we got Evo, my guild mate. What's going on, Evo?
Hey, what's up, everybody?
And this is your Imperial Military podcast show where we talk about our free-to-play accounts and where we're at on farming. What is going on? General Grievous. Yes, I know my mic was not on. Sorry about that. But today we're going to be talking about giving you an update on where we're at with our free-to-play accounts. And we're first going to go through some kit reveals with Geonosian Brood Alpha and Wat Tambo. So we will get to that here in a moment, right after this. All right. General Grievous says it is 4:31 a.m. here. Man, brother, thank you for joining us. It is early over there for you for sure. Over in Finland, if I believe correctly. If that is correct, let me know. Speaking of Finland, Star Wars fan, man, if anyone has any idea of how I can get Star Wars fan that $25, let me know. We cannot do the iTunes gift card because he's in Finland and it's a US iTunes gift card, which does not work there. So if you have any ideas, let me know. I would really like to get him taken care of there. All right. So let's get right into it. We got Geonosian Brood Alpha, and his kit was revealed about 4 days ago. So it was Father's Day weekend. We did our Father's Day weekend stream with the 100 subs. So I didn't get around to this stuff. So he is dark side support, a Geo, of course, and he is a leader and a separatist. Powerful new leader for the Geonosian faction. Summons Geonosian Bruuute into battle. The summoning mechanic is new. Boosts Geonosian survivability with Hive Mind buff. Synergy suggestions. They have a squad. 1 is going to be the Geonosians. So Soldier, Poggle the Lesser, Sunfac, and Spy. And then Squad 2, the suggestion is Newt Gunray as leader with Count Dooku, Wat Tambor, which is only going to be available through the Geonosian territory battles. Special mission that you'll need Brood Alpha for, and Geonosian Soldier. So let's get right into it. His basic is called Shield Bash. And oh man, look at that. It's already got all kinds of assists going on there. That is crazy. But final text reads, deal physical damage to target enemy and dispel all buffs on them on a critical hit. Okay. Doesn't say anything about assisting. I'm sure some of this is coming from somebody else's kit. Glaive Sweep. So if you don't know what a glaive is, it's like it's that big sword that they actually carry. Right there, as you can see him going through it there. Final text there is dispel all buffs on all enemies, deal physical damage to all enemies, and expose them for 2 turns. Then remove 15% turn meter from debuffed enemies. Jeez, that's a lot. So target enemy and then all enemies. It dispels all buffs. Wow. So we got a lot of dispelling going on the first 2 abilities there. Special 2 is Conscription. Conscription. Dispel all debuffs on all Geonosian allies. Summon a Geonosian Bruuute to battle. So you see that summon mechanic here. That little Bruuute isn't there. He bangs on the shield, and there's the Bruuute. To battle if the ally slot is available. So the ally slot that you normally have in like light side and dark side battles is going to be available for that Bruuute in regular battles. Or if a Geonosian Bruuute is already present, he gains critical damage up and offense up for 2 turns. Then all Geonosian allies gain 15% turn meter and recover 35% health and protection. Man, there's some of that survivability right there. Recovering 35% health and protection. And it's also going to give them some 15% turn meter. And in a turn meter game, that is huge. What is going on, Star Wars fan? Oh, man. Hey, Evo, if you could help me out with the comments. Again, I got the... Actually, let me do this. I need to pull this over here from now on. Whoops. Let's do There we go. All right. Let's see what we got to say here. Can't you just buy a Finland card or something? I tried to see if I could do that, and I couldn't find a way to do it. To buy a card in Finland card. I'll triple check on Amazon to see if that is available for me. What's going on, Star Wars fan? Thanks for joining us, man. All right, so gaining some turn meter, taking away some turn meter, health and protection up. That's awesome. So leadership ability is Geonosian Swarm, and this is a Zeta, and he has 2 Zetas. Final text: Geonosian allies have plus 15,000 health and protection and plus 50% health steal. Geonosian allies recover 3% protection when they use their basic ability. Wow. Basic abilities of Geonosian allies deal 10% more damage for each buffed enemy. Okay. Unique one is Queen's Will. It's also a Zeta. Final text: Geonosian Brood Alpha has plus 60% tenacity. All Geonosian allies have the Hive Mind buff while Geonosian Brood Alpha is active, which can't be dispelled or prevented. When another Geonosian ally is defeated, reduce the cooldown of conscription by 1. At the start of the encounter, summon a Geonosian Brute who taunts for 1 turn. So Geonosian Brute is going to taunt. So we've got some taunting going on here. Tank with that Brute. Hive Mind is assist whenever another Geonosian ally uses an ability during his turn, dealing 50% less damage. Equalize health and protection with Hive Mind allies whenever an enemy uses an ability. That is ridiculous. So anytime these guys use an ability, whether it is a basic ability or a special, Hive Mind is going to allow them to all assist. So a lot of assisting for the Geos are going to happen here. They do 50% less damage, but then they're going to equalize health and protection with Hive Mind allies whenever an enemy uses an ability. So there's just going to be some viability here with these guys, with obviously territory battles, which is coming right around the corner, but Grand Arena and maybe territory wars as well. This may be a new team to actually use in those areas, in those spots. I'd probably say it's probably going to be like a B minus team, maybe a little bit better. We'll have to see. When are you due in this stream? Star Wars fan, not too sure what you're talking about. In the stream, what are we doing? Maybe that's what it is. So in this stream, we're going to be talking about our free-to-play accounts. Right now, we're just going over the kit reveals that came out. So now for Geonosian Brute 2, that is when he summons the Geonosian Brute. Alignment, dark side, Geonosian Separatist, tank. So it is a tank. Basic is Goading Strike. Final text: deal physical damage to target enemy and taunt for 1 turn. Swarm Tactics is special 1. Deal physical damage to target enemy and call all other Geonosian allies to assist. Okay, more assisting from Geos. Reckless Retaliation. Geonosian Brute has plus 25% offense for each active Geonosian ally and plus 100% counter chance. Oh, okay. Unique 2 is Summon. Final text: this unit's stats scale with the summoner's stats. So it's going to scale with the Brood Alpha stats. This unit can only be summoned to the ally slot if it's available, which we talked about. This unit can't be summoned in raids. Okay. This unit can't be revived. When this unit is defeated, it is not considered a defeated unit. That's good for things like Asajj Ventress's kit. Who else's kit benefits from people dying a whole lot? Oh, General Veer's leadership feeds the Imperial Troopers' turn meter when enemies are considered defeated. So that will not count towards that. When there are no other allied combats, this unit escapes from battle. A unit can't be revived if the summon unit exists in their slot. Okay, so simple things there. About that. So he's going to scale along with as you're gearing up your Brood Alpha, and what the star count is on the Brood Alpha. The Brood itself is going to be equal to that. Star Wars fan 1, no problems, man. I think hopefully I answered your question as far as what we're doing today. We're just going over these kit reveals real quick, and then we'll get right into the free to play accounts. Moving on to Tambor. So Watt Tambor, he is going to be the special character like Rebel Officer Leia, like Imperial Probe Droid, that you have to have a specific team in order to actually unlock. In this case, in specific characters. In this case, it's going to be you must have Geonosian Brood Alpha. You're probably going to use the Geos to actually unlock him. So Watt Tambor is dark side support separatist, unique non-combatant support hero. Boost allies with versatile tech buffs. Provides substantial health and protection recovery to allies. So this is definitely some things that we definitely needed for the separatist for sure. Is some of these characters actually to make the separatist faction better. So basic ability is binary basic. Here's the animation here. It's pretty cool animation here. So final text during Watt's turn, dispel debuffs on target ally if any ally has debuffs. Apply heal over time twice on all allies for 2 turns. That's pretty cool. And then there's another part here that says out of turn. Inflict damage over time twice on target enemy for 2 turns and remove 15% turn meter. This ability can't be evaded. Again, reduction of turn meter, which is huge. And he's applying some damage over time, which is nice. Alright, this next, the special one, first special is called Discharge Energy. It has a cooldown of 4. Just throwing something up in the air there. It looks like he's reviving a character. Let's read this. Final text, revive a random separatist or dark side droid ally at 100% health and grant all allies protection over time. This is new, protection over time. This is a new ability. 30% for 2 turns. Trigger the healing of all heal over time buffs on allies and the damage of all damage over time debuffs on enemies. Wow, so that's a lot. So a new protection over time is recover protection each turn. So simply it's just like heal over time but for protection. Which is really cool. And this is actually a really cool special. It's going to revive a random separatist or dark side droid ally at 100% health, so it brings them all the way back up. It grants all allies protection over time, so whoever else you have left over, they're going to get protection over time for 2 turns, and that's 30%. So you get up to 60% of protection, barring that you don't get hit by anything. Trigger the healing over time, so it's going to trigger healing over time again for buffs on allies and the damage of all damage over time debuffs on enemies. So if they already have healing over time on your allies, they're going to get triggered again. If your enemies already have damage over time, that's going to get triggered again. Alright, unique 1 is Overseer. Final text at the start of battle. Other separatists in dark. What's up, the P-Ski? What's going on, man? At the start of battle, other separatists and dark side droid allies gain max protection equal to 30% of Watt's max health. All separatists and dark side droid allies have plus 30% critical avoidance while they have heal over time. Whenever an ally with tech uses a special ability, Watt is called to assist. If there are no other allied combatants at the start of a turn, Watt escapes from battle. So it looks like he does have some type of combatants going on here because he will assist. I'm curious to see what happens there when he assists. Obviously, there's no animations here for that. So it looks like you're definitely going to want to mod Watt for health. You know, his unique 1 Overseer is based off of his max health. So we want to make sure that once you get him unlocked to mod him for health for sure. Alright, mass manufacture. This is unique 2. And it looks like this is where all the tech comes from. That's pretty cool animation there. Final text. This is a Zeta, so 1 Zeta on this character. At the start of battle, Watt gains a bonus turn and access to the following tech in the form of abilities. When Watt uses a piece of tech, the target other ally gains its effect until defeated or the end of battle. The cooldown of each piece of tech is set to max and can't be reduced if all allies have tech, or if it is active on an ally. Tech can't be copied, dispelled, or prevented, and an ally can only have 1 piece of tech. So we have Chewab Med Pack. Recover 5% health and protection at the start of every character's turn, and 5% protection if this character is a separatist. Alright, so some health and protection there. Bactoid Shield Generator. At the start of turn, recover 30% protection and dispel own debuffs. Tanks taunt while they have protection. That's pretty cool. Blast Tech mod, weapon mod, gain 15% turn meter at the start of each turn, enemy's turn. Attacks ignore defense and enemies defeated by this character can't be revived. So it looks like this weapon mod you're going to put on your attacker. The shield generator you're going to want to use for your tanks. And the med pack you're probably going to want to use for any of your support characters since they tend to be a lot more squishy. So synergy suggestions is going to be with Nuke Gunray as the lead. Remember, he got that rework recently. DSP, what's up, brother? Count Dooku, who also got a touch up as well. Geonosian Brood Alpha, who's going to be new, should be a marquee event. And then you kind of get to choose one of the actual other Geos. They're suggesting Geo Soldier over Geo Spy and Poggle the Lesser. So this is going to be fun. This is going to be good for the Separatists. Obviously, this year is mainly focused in on Clone Wars and the original trilogy characters. So really excited to see that and see what's going on there. All right, let's jump into it. Let's jump into the accounts. This is my account, IMPS Itachi. So this is my free-to-play account here. And as you can see, I'm Arena Rank 276. Fleet Arena Rank 29th. I do get over 20 every day, but I typically fall back down between 25 to 30 in Fleet Arena. So I've already fallen, but I've already had my payout for the day, so that works. Already halfway through the next area after you cleared the one. Oh shoot, I gotta get in there soon. General Grievous, how about something like PayPal? That worked for y'all? Yeah, that works for me. Just got to get with Star Wars Fan 1 to see about trying to get PayPal up and going. Let me know, man. If you have Twitter, put in your Twitter handle, and I'll get you over into the Discord, and we can talk a little bit more there.
I want to run something by you after the video, too.
You do what?
I want to run something by you after the stream as well.
Oh, yeah, cool. Awesome.
I might have a way to do it.
Oh, cool. Awesome. There we go. Everyone can help. All right, so let's get into it. Let me show you where I'm at with my characters. I should be all ready to 7-star Grand Admiral Thrawn. I got my 2 characters to Gear 9, which I've done every single time I've unlocked Grand Admiral Thrawn at 7 stars. I have 2 of the Phoenix Squad at Gear 9. Everyone else is at Gear 8. Hopefully we can get some more Omegas prior to the event. But we've got Ezra Bridger at level 79, 7 stars, Gear 9. Same with Kanan Jarrus. All these guys are 79, 7 stars, and good to go. So let's take a look here. I do have Rushing Strike maxed out on his basic. Hopefully we can get another one and maybe get to 80 by the end of the event, so I can get these uniques over that get shared across the board between this team. Yeah, there we go. Ezra Bridger's ready to go. Kanan Jarrus, same thing. We need to get the level 80 to get these uniques maxed out. Chopper is going to be at Gear 8, Gear 9. This is a raid gear piece, so trying to save my currency as much as possible. Ooh, guild store. I'm gonna go ahead and grab that real quick. But yeah, so he just needs this piece left over for Gear 9 and he'll be right there. Here's at Gear 8, 2 on her there. Outwit is maxed out, and then we've got Zeb at Gear 8 as well. Bash is maxed out. The big thing with Zeb is I have his potency. Excuse me. His potency is over 63%. So we're adding another 47%, plus 47.63% on his potency there. So got it over 63%. That is going to be huge, huge, huge for this event. Phoenix gear is horrible. That's why I stopped at Gear 8. Except for Hera and Ezra, who I took to 11. Yeah, Star Wars fan, I never got your PayPal link, man. I don't know where you sent it to, but maybe we can get that fixed here a little later. General Grievous says, I'm getting Ezra and Hera to 7-star soon. General Grievous, they my first 7-star. Absolutely, General Grievous, they should absolutely be your first 7-star characters. DSP, I'm kind of with you, bud. I did kind of stop on all my other accounts at this point after unlocking Grand Admiral Thrawn. You just get so sick of them after the beginning of the game. Once you can get that Empire rolling, you're like, all right, I'm done with Phoenix. So we should be good here. I'll probably take Ezra higher. He's just going to be a good all-around Jedi character to use for sure throughout the game. But eventually you're going to want to gear 12 all these guys for ships because they're all underlying characters for 2 separate ships. So moving on from that, Kylo Ren Unmasked crew, we've got at 5 stars, so this is getting into ships for me. His abilities are all almost maxed out. They're all at 7. So we're close to that. He is at gear 8, not gear 9 yet, and we're at 50 out of 85 shards there for him to go to 6 stars. Moving on to Sunfac. Sunfac is 5 stars, about to go to 6 stars already, surprisingly. Also on his way to gear 9, 77 out of 85, so he's much closer to 6 stars. And again, except for this unique, the unique is already maxed out, but the other 3 abilities are at 7, waiting to go to 8. And these are all Omegas, so some of these are requiring some higher levels here, but let's keep it moving. Geonosian Soldier. Now Soldier is at 4 stars. We do need to start looking at working on him, but he's almost to gear 9. I'm 1 gear piece away from gear 9. So we'll be hitting him to gear 9 here soon. Again, abilities all at 7. Geonosian Spy, also at 4. We need to start working on getting him to the next couple of stars, but same thing here, all at 7s. He's also at gear 8, going towards gear 9. 3 gear pieces away for that. The Peasky got Jinkin unlocked today. Anyone want to loan me 1k Carbantes? LOL. It's going to take forever to gear him up. Yeah, I feel your pain, brother. I feel your pain on that. I mean, mine are 7 stars on my other 2 accounts. One's gear 12. The other one is he's got some time. All right, moving on to my fleet commander, Admiral Akbar. It's a trap. He's at gear 7. We are 2 gear pieces away from 8. And not as far along, but we're getting there. 6, 5, and 6s. So we're pretty close here to get him to ability-wise 7s. I do need to start kind of farming him a little bit more here. He's only at 4 stars, so I haven't really farmed him since I got him unlocked from what they give you. All right, from there we go into my bounty hunters. I mean, we got quite a few things going on here, so I'm gonna break this up a little bit. So bounty hunters I'm working on. I said I was gonna kind of go straight into bounty hunters for the most part this time, which is going to be fun and challenging. But as you can see, I got Cad Bane maxed out as far as star count is concerned. I just got to work on gear and abilities. Boba Fett's about to hit 6 stars, so he's going to be showing up for me. So it'd be great if Dengar starts showing up for me. That'd be fantastic. But yeah, bounty hunters are our next farm here. I'm probably going to go for IG-88 just to complete the team for now. We're not to boss. We're not to Jango Fett quite yet. Yeah, no. I'm gonna get here pretty soon. I haven't done the hard side of 8 yet. I did get 8 done today. Imbo is, yeah, same thing. They're all in 8. Bosk is in 8 or 9. I can't remember. 9 dark side. So yeah, we're not there yet for Bosk. So we're gonna go over to IG-88 and get him rolling as soon as we finish up on Greedo and start getting him out of the squad arena. Then if we go over to, let's look at my Old Republic, because those are the other guys that I started working on. Bastila Shan is about to hit 5 stars for me. Jolie's at 3 stars. He's 9 shards away from 30 to go to 4 stars. Haven't really started working on Zalabar mission or T3 and 4. And then who else was I working on? Oh, Imperial Troopers. So Imperial Troopers finally got Colonel Stark to 7 stars. So I just need to work on gear there. As you can see, Magma Trooper and Storm Trooper are flashing to activate them. But we are farming Range Trooper and General Veers right now, along with Snow Trooper. And I did kind of start on Storm Trooper as well. So I think that's going to be the team: Storm Trooper, Range Trooper, Veers, Snow Trooper, and Colonel Stark. Up until we get to the point to where we can get like Death Trooper unlocked, and then Storm Trooper will probably come out of there, more than likely. But yeah, working on those Imperial Troopers. They're needed for territory battles. They're great for territory wars. They're great for Grand Arena. So I want to have those guys up and running. And they go towards R2-D2. So speaking of R2-D2, let's look at our Empire. Now we should be getting 7-star Grand Admiral Thrawn coming up. And then hopefully Palpatine's event is going to come up soon again, so I can go ahead and 7-star him. He's at 6 stars. Papa Palpatine is at gear 8. And this is just by accident, for the most part. So, and you can see most of his abilities are about where they need to be at. We do need to work on mods for him, and then getting him to 7 stars. Vader is almost to 6 stars. This is like the longest thing ever. I hate this because there's no actual farm. You just have to go through and complete objectives essentially, which sometimes just don't align with what I'm trying to do in the game at the time being. Oh man, and that is fun. But he is at 62 out of 85, so he's on his way to 6 stars, and then we gotta get him to 7 stars. I always feel like that 7th star comes a lot quicker than like 5 and 6 do, but we'll see what happens there. Same thing, abilities are almost all done, so not too sure who's going to be my first Zeta. It's been Palpatine in the past, and it may have to be the Empire of the Galactic Empire again. Just because Jedi just don't look as good as my Empire right now. Because I have Grand Moff Tarkin at 7 stars. I have Colonel Stark at 7 stars. We'll unlock Thrawn at 7 stars. So that's 4 right there. And then we'll have Papa Palpatine, which will be 5. So we'll have... I'm sorry, that's 4. And then Darth Vader. Vader would be 5th. So I'm going to have 5 Empire characters to go and do R2-D2 for sure. And just based off what's in Arena right now, doing Empire seems to be maybe the best route to go. Because we're not seeing any, like, I'm not really seeing a lot of Zeta Basilas right now until you get to, like, the top 50, top 25. But we just want to get out of the 200s, so we get back into the top 50 to 100 or so. Top 100 probably is what we're aiming for there. And Papa Palpatine can definitely help with that until my Jedi are looking a little better. Second Zeta will definitely be going to Bastila. Third to Jolie. That is currently the plan. So yeah, we just need Bastila to get a little bit higher there. Jolie's going to take some time. Typically does. His farm is, whew, it is a pain, I must say. Jolie's farm is horrible. Do you want me to send the link again? Yeah. Star Wars fan, where were you sending the link? Did you send it to like my email address? What did you send it to, man? All right. Raid characters. Han Solo is at 75 out of 145. Jinkin is at 54 out of 145. So we're on the way there. I only got 16 shards of Traya, so that's going to take a little longer. We're probably looking at a year, possibly a year until we actually start getting good enough shards or even unlocking Darth Traya. General Grievous has been up all night. Man, I really appreciate your dedication, man. That is awesome. That is awesome. Probably not so awesome for you. You're probably pretty tired. All right, back to Geos here in ships. So Soldier and Spy's ship are both at 6 stars, on their way to 7 stars. Spy's a lot closer, and Sunfag is on his way to 6 stars. Ghost is at 3 stars. So is Phantom 2 is also at 3 stars. Both are right around halfway, or right under, or right a little bit over to their 4 stars. Silencer is a little over halfway to 85, so to 6 stars there. TIE Silencer with cruise ship. We got 4-star Executrix and 4-star Home 1. So Biggs Darklighter, we do have his ship unlocked, and he is my new farm right now in Galactic War Store, along with any ships that show up, particularly Geo ships. So this will be the next character, because we got to start getting these rebels ready to go, so we can get that 5 stars on Home 1 and be able to do the Chimera event. So these guys need to be at least 5 to 6 stars. Biston's U-Wing is almost there, as you can see, 37 out of 50. So I'm starting to work on these rebels little by little. I'm going to have to start working on their gear. I do need to work on Sabine's gear to at least get her to gear 8, maybe gear 9. We'll see where that's going to be. I send link in your YouTube video. Okay, I'll have to take a look. I didn't see it ever pop up, so I'll have to take a look again. Star Wars Fan 1, sorry about that, man. So yeah, that's what we're working towards next, is getting 5-star Home 1 in there for ships. So that's where I'm at there. Light side battles, I did get through 8 normal, so we just got to go through and complete hard. Dark side, I did finish 7 hard today, so now I need to go through 8 on this one as well. I haven't progressed any in Cantina battles yet. I still need to get through 6 here. With everything there is to farm right now, I don't feel like really going forward right now. I know it's going to give me Darth Vader shards, which is my only incentive to go forward, because I want to get Darth Vader done with. But we're currently not working on that. Yeah, and that's where we're at right now. So definitely looking forward to what is to come. I'm still kind of completing Galactic Wars. I did this past day, so really just waiting to get to 85 so I can multi-send these. That'd be fantastic, because they take forever. And yeah, that's where we're at. I think I covered everything there. Oh no, I didn't. All right, so Cantina Battle Store, currently farming Boba Fett. Okay. He's about to go to 6 stars, and then once he gets to 7 stars, we'll move on from Boba Fett and go to our next character. In the guild store, Colonel Stark is done. We're looking for Dengar. I need those bounty hunters. And here we're doing Greedo. We could probably start farming more than one character now. Let's start on IG-88 there. Galactic War Store, those rebel ships tend to pop up in here, and the Geos, so we're farming both of those. And since now that I'm done with Cad Bane, we're on to Biggs Darklighter for that next character for the Galactic War Store. Fleet Arena, remember this is one that you do on your own. Hello, Biston's U-Wing. Biston's U-Wing is one that I'm picking up, as you can see. Again, I'm really looking for those rebel ships. If I see Sunfac, which he's right here, I'm going to go ahead and get that as well. I grab his shards as well. Here in the guild store, event store, I'm going after Hermit Yoda on this account. I've gone after Wampa on the other 2. But this time I'm doing Hermit Yoda. And it's funny because Evo is doing the opposite. He's going for Wampa this time. We do have Scarif Pathfinder, Rebel Pathfinder, which is needed for Biston's U-Wing. We're going to do gearing on that, but we're not going to start him very quickly. I don't plan on doing that. It's mainly just to get that event done. And then here, Shard Store, I can't really farm anything yet. We're not to that point where we're getting a whole bunch of extra shards, so that's how that's going. Going ST to have a tank. Stormtrooper?
Stormtrooper to have a tank, yeah.
Going Stormtrooper to have a tank. Range Trooper. Range Trooper fills that role of tank because of the protection up and the retribution. As you can see, there's new shard stuff coming up. So Champion Store, and you have a second currency here for the Geonosian territory battles. So new stuff coming up here. I'm getting pretty excited about that. So we're gonna pop it over to Evo here. Let me change screens. Maybe. All right. The phone is not talking to the computer. There we go. We're going to have Evo go ahead and go through his account now and take it from here, Evo.
Yeah, well, as always, I'll keep mine shorter since you go into pretty good detail with yours, but just kind of really explain the differences. Let's see where we're going to start here. My arena is not doing so well. I am climbing a little bit higher now that I've actually fixed the mods on my Phoenix squad, but it's starting to get hard with arena because I'm going up against other Phoenix squads, so either it's a timeout or just whatever it is. Sometimes I get them, sometimes I don't. It's the perils of the level that we're at here. Eventually I'd like to switch. I think I'm going to jump over Empire and go straight to Jedi this time around. So I am working on that. I'll get into that here in a little bit. Rank 162 with my fleet. I'm usually in the top 100. Falling behind the last couple days, but my ships are doing pretty decent. As long as I'm sitting there playing it, don't typically have any issues.
I'm sorry, real quick. Star Wars fan, we'll be on probably not too much longer. After Evo's done, we're usually pretty much done with the stream, so I'll let Evo continue.
Yeah, Phoenix squad, everybody's 7-star. Everybody is gear level 8. That's where I'm stopping now because I'm focusing on something else at this point, which I'll get into in a second. I'm pretty confident that once General Thrawn comes around, I can get their gear where I need to get them down. So, not my first go around with the Phoenix squad. I have been working a little bit more on my bounty hunters than Itachi has. So I've got 2 gear 8s, 2 7s. His Cad Bane is higher because I've fallen back in my Galactic War a couple days. Caught up on it now, but my Cad Bane will be there in a few days here. So I'll have him done. Greedo I'm staying on top of whenever I have the... Sorry, it's been a long day. I'm falling asleep here. So Greedo, I'm working on him 40 out of 65. So a couple weeks there for him. Dengar, I am much further along than Itachi is. I've just had better luck with him showing up in the store. But I always make sure I have currency to get him whenever he does pop up. Saw him. I didn't see him for 3 days in a row, and then I saw him 3 times yesterday. So hit or miss on getting Dengar. And my Boba Fett is 26 out of 100. So he is who I'm farming right now in the, what is that, the arena? Not the arena.
Cantina.
So that's who I'm farming in Cantina right now. So he's almost up there and get my little free thingy real quick. So that's how my bounty hunters are coming. I will not be doing IG-88. Just because I've gone that route on other accounts, and then I either end up using him very briefly or not using him at all. And I'm trying to be super tight with my galactic power this time around to see how it works for me. So I will be holding off as long as possible for Jango Fett, and then hitting him pretty hard as soon as I get him, or as soon as I unlock him.
That's actually a good plan. I like that plan.
So yeah, that's the route I'm gonna go there. Because I don't want to waste the gear or anything else on IG. And try to keep this as tight as possible.
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, yeah, keeping that galactic power tight is pretty big once we get into Grand Arena. So that is a very good point there, Evo.
Yeah, sorry, I just had a giant hairy cat jump on my lap. All right. Where else we got here? So I think I'm also further along the Old Republic. I think I just started on that earlier than you did.
Yeah.
So I've got Bastila. I'm working on her in hard nodes and in shipped hard nodes. So 39 out of 65 for Bastila. Jolie's 27 out of 30. It'd be great if I could work on Jolie in ships as well, but to get to him in ships is not an easy task. I don't even.
Nope,
I could unlock him on my
ships.
minicamp.
Yeah, 7-star ships is what they recommend. I'm actually. So yeah, you are somewhat farther than me on Old Republic from a character standpoint. But looking at Basilisk Sean, I'm actually like 19 shards ahead of you. I'm at 51 out of 65. But you got me beat on Jolie. You're at 27 out of 30, and I'm at where's my Jolie? 21 out of 30. So, and I don't have Zalabar.
This goes. You don't have Zalabar at all.
Yeah, I don't have Zalabar at all.
Have you done bonus rolls or like bonus on Basilisk at all?
No, I farmed her out of ships and hard mode, especially with the 2x events going on.
Yeah, I think you may have had her unlocked in ships earlier than I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would make sense. So yeah, we're pretty much on the same pace as far as that goes. What else are we working on here? Let's go to the store.
But gear-wise, he typically has he's beating me out on the gear on some of these, the bounty hunters and Jolie and Bastila right now. Bastila's are about the same, but Jolie's different.
Yeah, so and that's just because of preference. So you're hitting the Phoenix squad pretty hard, which is one reason why you're higher than I am in your arena.
Mm-hmm.
But like there was a point in time where I was trying to maintain as many people as possible. You've also gone a lot further on your ships, so your Genos and soldiers than I have. But again, like I'm ahead with the bounty hunters, so it's just different focuses.
Yeah. So like on I'm sorry, so not to derail where you were at. So like one thing that Evo has been able to do, because I think you're doing what, tier 3 of credit heist right now.
I don't know if it's 3. I think it's just 2.
2. You're
I think I tried 3
2.
and it was just a little tough.
Okay. So yeah, so he's 2. I'm still stuck in tier 1. Like I can't get past tier 1 yet, and so I gotta. Granted, last time I came around, Greedo wasn't gear 7 yet. I just got him to gear 7 after the event. So there's some stuff there, and after that event, I was just like, I really got to focus on these bounty hunters. I've been saying it, but I really need to focus on them. So.
Yeah. All right. So, look at my Empire. It's okay. I'm still working low key on Empire just because I do like Empire. So they're all what gear 7. Vader's at 6.
So yeah, this is where the big difference becomes. The Empire
35 out of 85 for Vader.
Yeah, the Empire differences are huge. So you'll notice I dumped into troopers for the Empire, and so I probably have a little bit more characters that I'm working on than Evo does. So he's a little bit more focused that require hard nodes for light side and dark side battles, whereas he doesn't as much.
Yep. And see, Tarkin and TIE Fighter are maxed. Just maxed TIE Fighter yesterday, I think.
Nice.
With the event, so that's good. Got him there. Got his abilities all maxed out for the time being until I can get to the level
Omegas. He's all Omegas. No Zetas.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean that's where Empire is. First order. That's it for that. So for what I'm working on the store here, we are down to Boba Fett in Cantina battles. All Boba all the time. Pretty sure did we go into first order? Fu after that? First order officer? Or
yeah.
We getting Cassian's unlocked?
Boba Fett and first order officer. I think it was the next thing.
Fu.
The only reason I'm not going into Cassian's is
You're going Bistans, aren't you?
Yeah, Bistans is a little easier. It's only 2 characters. The 2 characters are easier to get unlocked, and as opposed to 3 characters. And I can use my Cantina currency for something else in the meantime. or use it for starting to farm the actual ship itself. But I don't need Cassian's Ewing in order to unlock Chimera. So if I have Biston's Ewing, Phantom 2, Ghost, and Biggs' ship, you can get them unlocked along with Home 1.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, I love the enter battle for Cassian's, where it's
it is good.
Dispel all those buffs and everything. So I've already been low key working on them whenever I see them. So I'm gonna stay on that path. 35 out of 80 for Jin, who's one of the harder ones to get.
Yeah. The other reason I'm doing Bistons is it feeds turn meter to the team. So Cassian's Ewing Mass Dispel is nice, but I'd much rather have the turn meter right now, especially for if I'm going to switch over to Home 1 with Rebels and Squad Arena. So.
Let's see. Guild Store. There's oh, look, there he is.
Get out of here. It's just taunting me now.
Of course, he showed up for the video. Good for you, Vanguard. Good for you. You're a good guy.
That is ridiculous.
What did we do that I have all these? Oh, we had Territory War.
Territory battles.
Territory battles, yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I guess I could refresh.
Plenty of Dengar currency. Love it.
And still no Dengar. I just refreshed to no Dengar. I just spent 50 crystals, no Dengar.
Oh no. Ew. Refreshing forward. Get out of here. So yeah, Greedo in here. What did we say after Greedo? Oh, after Greedo, I'm going to unlock Cassian just to get him unlocked. And
right,
then I'll be
you're
working
on the Ewing.
Leia and Han. Yep. Greedo first. And Cad Bane. Cad Bane currency. After Cad Bane, I will unlock K2, and then I'll round out Biggs.
Nice.
And then I'm probably gonna end up going Phasma for my first order team, so it'll be Phasma after Biggs.
Yeah, I'm going straight for the top tier first order team. Look at you got Vader in there.
Hey. 13 hours. We'll see. I have to make some decisions here. Ooh, look at that. 38. Oh. Of course, it's the 15 where I can't buy them. So this is what happens. I get a lot of guild event money or tokens, whatever it is. I'm just short enough to where I can't buy Wampa, and then I spend it all on gear for somebody that I want.
Don't do it. Territory Wars ends tomorrow.
So, yes, I am going to hold off on that. But yeah, that's kind of where we are with that. I need to catch up on my light and dark side battles. I'm not through 7 normal. You know what? I might try and just kind of all out rush, see if I can get Jango Fett unlocked. I have a week. By the next week's video, we'll see if I can get them unlocked. So that's Dark Side Battles. Light Side, I think, is even further behind. Sure is. Haven't done 7 normal yet.
Django's in
winning.
I thought Django's in light side. He's in dark side.
Is he light? I don't know.
Bounty Hunters, Django Fett. I'm pretty sure he's light side. Yeah, 8D hard light side.
Okay. I like doing dark side because all the people that you can bring in. No, I don't have enough currency. Words. What are they called? These guys. You get all AoEers. I can do 8 different Palpatines and just AoE it down. You go light side and it's Jolies and mainly more Jolies. There's no AoE.
There's a
it's not as
Jedi Knight Revan.
Yeah. He's got at least one AoE, so that's alright, I guess.
There's quite a few AoEers in on light
Yeah,
side.
mainly
You just don't
it's
see them though.
mainly it's Wedge. Wedge is the more common one that I see, and his AoE is awesome. Fleet battles. Just got Bastila unlocked, and I stopped there. I absolutely want to unlock Karth's node, but I'm going off on that right now.
See, I have Karth's node unlocked.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not farming him yet, so
Yeah, neither am
I
I.
need to
But
work my way through these. But yeah, Jolie is like way up here. I don't even have him unlocked.
Jolie's in 3 or 4.
He is at the end of 4.
Yeah, bump that.
And I could probably unlock him now, but it's not an easy battle.
That's on your main account, right?
Yeah. Getting Darth Sion unlocked was a pain. So we're not getting Jolie anytime soon. But I think that's all I got. Yeah, I think that's all I got for you, man.
Nice. So he's only got some nice things going on there. Good things going on. I'll go back to mine. I'm actually going to go ahead and finish my 8 light side battles here while we're up here talking. But yeah, on my fleet battles, I didn't talk about that, but I did get to the end of 2, and I 3-starred that. That has Karth and Aussie in there. By the way, the 8 light side battles and your 8 dark side battles start to get into all your like really good characters. Mother Talzin's in there. Droidica, which is the node that's going on right now, is in there. So it's actually got a lot of good stuff. So getting through those light side dark side battles as soon as you can is actually pretty big, because they do give you Darth Vader shards, and the quicker you can get Darth Vader to 7 stars, the better off you're going to be. Obviously you're going to be limited by whatever level you are, because it does scale up with your level, which is all there for you. You want to try to 3-star these. So as you can see, I'm autoing these nodes. Again, my oh, that's right, Snowtrooper's in here too. Even though I'm using Gear 12 characters, but I really don't need them. My Phoenix Squad is geared enough and have really good mods on them to be able to go through this probably by themselves and never actually lose a battle on auto without me actually having to target or anything like that. So that is nice. But yeah, that's where we're at. Peasky wrapped up the Zalabar's tree, then stopped spending on him and Karth for a while. Tree. What is that? Speaking of third, TW node almost down. Wow. Yeah, I gotta get on that on my main account here and my other account for TW here, which I'm not going to do on the stream, but I do need to get into it because of strategy and things like that. We don't want to stream that stuff. Those are coveted guild secrets. So we're not gonna broadcast that over the. Yeah, I can't type. So what is the tree? The Peasky, what is the tree? Since you couldn't type. All right, I'm about to get. Here we go. Here it is, Evo right here, Jango Fett node, and we're gonna take my main account's Jedi Knight Revan in with us.
Nice.
Here's your. There we go. This is gonna be quick. The Peasky, what is the tree? The area he's in. That's a big difference from tree. Just change that so it makes your challenges go a lot quicker. There we go, 3 stars on Jango Fett. So I'm gonna be able to start farming Jango Fett and boss ship. I swear Evo is secretly cussing at me over there. before that, maybe.
For what?
Getting to Django before you. I got to tonight. All right, there we go. There's the rewards.
Was I secretly cussing? I thought I said it out loud.
Oh yeah, no, you didn't. So so here's like those rewards. There's 5 shards and stuff like that, and plus you get some crystals, which is nice. So yeah, that is definitely nice to have to help our Darth Vader along. All right, guys, we're gonna get out of here. Thank you so much for stopping by tonight. I greatly appreciate it. Again, my name is Itachi, and his name is
Evo.
and we are part of the Imperial Military Podcast Show. Thank you guys so much for joining us tonight. If this is your first time, make sure you give us a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed, don't forget to hit that subscription button, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you don't miss a thing. Thank you for everyone stopping by tonight. General Grievous, the Peasky, DSP, Star Wars Fan 1. Star Wars Fan 1, I will get you, I'll go over to that other video and see if I can find the comment so I can get you that $25 on PayPal for sure, my friends. All right, guys. Yeah, the tree. I'm gonna have to put that into the guild, the guild chat now on Discord. The Peasky. I'm just gonna tag you all the time. Tree. All right, guys. Look forward for some new videos coming up. We'll probably touch back on my next 5 videos because it has been a month since that first video, and just kind of give you an update of where I'm at on my main account. Probably later on this week. All right, my friends, thank you so much for stopping by. My name is Itachi. Until next time, my friends, we're going to throw up them deuces.